the ash. Yeah, ho, we tapping and passing like magic. No, we not asking, we see it, we grabbing. Diamonds, they flashing, go blind when I'm passing. Mask on, I'm clapping, no mask on assassin. Jugging, we snatching, all black is the fashion. We not the same, bro, just look at the fabric.
Good, everybody. It's your boy Common. We back for another video, man. Hey, man, real quick, man. Today I want to touch on a lot of the unsung pieces that we added on defense that a lot of people, like a lot of Cowboys fans, doubted when we added them, right? And I kind of want to pat myself on the back so far going into week 2 because, see, when we sign people, see, I'm a very small YouTuber. YouTube is like a very fun hobby for me because I'm just a sports fanatic. So these are conversations I have, whether years before I even created YouTube. So only difference is I just record my thoughts now. So it is what it is. But if you look back months ago when we made these signings, I said I liked the signing of KZ. I was an advocate for when free agency was about to start, we have to go get Keenan Neal. I was an advocate for that. I was, when we signed J. Ryan Curse, after looking up him, and I said he was a team captain and things of that, I said, yo, he's not a world beater, but he can be solid if we put him in the right role. This video was saying all these things, right? It was a lot of the Cowboys fans down on Michael Parsons when we drafted him. A lot of people hating on Kelvin Joseph, even though he didn't play yet. Saying a lot of people wasn't too fond of the old Diggy Zua pick who's balling right now, starting for us. I mean, I say that to say this, like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm huge breakdown every game you ever had guy, but I am the type of guy, like, before I pass judgment, I go and watch games of myself because no one's perfect and no one knows every player. Just because I'm not particularly fond of a KZ or, hip to his game, doesn't make him terrible or bad fit or it's a bargain basement signing, you know what I'm saying? Like, going back looking at KZ, I knew he was a guy that he's not a superstar, but he's the guy, he's solid. He's going to be what he's supposed to be. You can count on that. You just see that Neal mostly played as a linebacker, even though he was a safety for years. He's a Pro Bowler. A lot of people sneezed at that. I just like to give people chances. Like when I watch Ogie do, I don't want to butcher his name, Osa and UCLA, and I see a lot of people say, I think that was a reach, so-and-so in the 3rd round. I went back and watched some games and said, I don't see the problem. The young bull looked fine to me. Like, it looked fine to me. Like, to me, through 2 games, he's holding his own in the middle, like, in my opinion. Like, it's not anybody just running downhill on us, but like, nobody's perfect. Like, if I'm wrong with somebody, I'm wrong on them. But I just feel like certain people get into the realm where they feel like you know so much that it's impossible. You just take your word for it. It's impossible to be wrong. I reserve the right to be wrong. But in this case of this team, so far in the offseason acquisitions that we made, so far, so good. Like, for me, I just think it's funny that nobody is, the first 2 weeks, I have yet to hear anybody say anything about cutting Jalen Smith, trading Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, them guys, because this last game, our linebacker core played great. But, like I keep saying, football is the ultimate team sport. When one level is playing good, it affects the next level. You see how easy it is for your linebackers to look Serviceable look good when the D lines get the penetration and they taking them double teams like they supposed to. And they disrupting the pot. You see how easy it is for them to flow to the ball when you keeping them clean? It's football, man. Like I say this over and over, I'm not a Jalen Smith apologist, but I know what these guys can do when asked and put in the right situations to do that. Point blank, man. Like I just think, I think, I think honestly, if we could keep building, I honestly think we're in a good position because in a couple of weeks we get Gallimore back, Neville Gallimore back. In a couple of weeks we get Kelvin Joseph back to add on to the back end. In the middle of the season, we're gonna get a Tank Lawrence back. We should get Randy Gregory back this week off the COVID list. All these things. So it's like if we can keep gelling, the defense is only gonna get better and better, in my opinion. And or at least, like I always state, just give me middle of the pack. I don't need you to be top 10. Do what you do now. Keep giving me these timely turnovers. Do what you do now, man. Nobody's going to speak on it, but Diggs is having, to me, Diggs had an amazing first 2 games. His trajectory's going up. It's just good to see, man. It's just good to see. We're not getting beat like a drum no more. We are actually in games. We are a couple of kicks away, missed field goals away from being 2-0. It is what it is, man. As long as we keep getting better, I'm fine with it. Gallup should be back in maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, we just gotta keep grinding, man. Not to mention Lyle Collins. We still got a lot of, and that's the scary part. We can be 5 weeks from now. We could be a drastically different team in a good way and still have a winning record as we ascend. So it's always a good thing, man. But y'all, this is my quick thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Always remember, like, subscribe, support, comment. Salute.